Have you ever sat and asked yourself the question, why am I here? What am I doing here on this earth? What is my purpose? If you're like me, you think about it all the time. To many youth and even many adults about the subject of purpose, I always bring them back to 1 Jeremiah 5. And it says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. God's saying, I knew you before you were conceived. Whether your conception was an accident, whether it was a result of rape, whether it was a mistake, God knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. So right there in that 1 Jeremiah 5 says it all. We are all here for a reason and a divine purpose. He said, look now toward heaven and count the stars if you are able to number them. And he said to him, so shall your descendants be. What's crazy is even after God himself had spoken to Abraham upon multiple occasions, saying to him that he would be the father of many generations, Abraham still doubted. And at one point, his wife Sarah told Abraham to go and lie down with their Egyptian maidservant so that she could possibly conceive with him and have a child with him, because they doubted God at the time. I want you to look at my husband, Jeff. And Jeff is going to be a representation of Abraham. And our Mastiff, who has one of the biggest hearts in this entire world, and if you know, dog spelled backward is God, is God. Watch this picture of Abraham and God and see what you get out of it. Of the story. Although the first time that God spoke to Abraham, he was 75. At 100 years old, God's promise came fulfilled, and Abraham and Sarah had a son and named him Isaac. Here's the deal. God's plan and purpose for your life will prevail. It just depends on you on when that happens. Are you going to wait and take your own pass here and there and do and try to fix things yourself and make them happen for yourself? Or are you going to give God complete control of your life and allow God to move and work in you sooner, so that you don't have the heartbreak of a child with another person and with that, for example, like he did with Hagar, because you were trying to take things into your own hand? You have a choice to make. And I pray that your choice will be to take the path and walk directly hand in hand with God.